Howdy. My name is Matt Batista. I'm participating in the music brand awareness, market study you guys have going on. The question that you wanted us to answer was, what does music mean to me, as well as describe, a positive experience that I've had with music most recently. Music to me is just sort of about freedom. It's about being able to do what you want in a way that's meaningful to you. That's why there's so many different genres of music. We didn't just stick to classical or drums or anything like that. We've developed different instruments and different styles, and somebody who is hugely passionate about death metal isn't necessarily going to be, as passionate about, new age rock or punk rock or, any other of those, kind of various flavors that you have out there. More importantly, it's a way to express your individuality. The music that you like tends to say a lot about you. My particular kind of music, I'm a big fan of the Jack Johnsons, Jack's Mannequin, Matt Nathanson, Dispatch, Dave Matthews Band, those kinds of things. And that comes along with typically, a certain personality type that people associate with more of that easygoing, easy feel music. So that's, kind of, what I feel that music means to me. Ultimately, it's just the freedom to do, what you want, and to be able to express yourself in however you feel is most appropriate. Now, to describe a time when music affected me, most positively recently would actually be when my wife and I went to the Jack Johnson concert in Brooklyn. It was just such a great sort of spur of the moment kind of decision. We decided day of with, we got to the concert late, because we had decided to go, so last minute. And it was just fun. The atmosphere is fantastic. Jack always does a great job with his concerts because of the way that it's set up, and, because of the actual show that he puts on. The guest performers that he has always tend to be, local or involved in a lot of his different, organizations. And the positive experience was that it was just kind of a lot of fun to do something sort of spur of the moment, to hop on the subway and then have to, sprint across, and we had to find somebody scalping tickets and everything like that to actually get in. And it was great to just sort of have that sort of one-off experience of, just saying, oh, forget it, let's just go. And I think that a lot of music tends to be that way. Sure, there are times, to get Bruce Springsteen concert, you have to be, online within the first 6 minutes, they're all going to be sold out. But then there are sort of, not to say smaller, but just, lesser known artists, people that you just meet at whatever, venue you happen to be at, something smaller, that you just sort of go with friends or whoever, and you just decide, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go and I'm going to run there. And it was just really kind of a fantastic experience to be able to go, to be able to see him, to hear the music again, to see it live, because it's always different live. And to just have that really kind of relaxing experience, and to be there with my wife, and to have, to have, gone out on a school night. Essentially, it was a weeknight, we're not at school, in case you're wondering. Sort of that spur of the moment decision to just go and relax and enjoy the time and have that really fun experience. So yeah, those would be my answers to, what does music mean to me, and what was the most, positive experience that I had, recently with music. And I don't know, but if you wanted to know, yeah, there's always brands and things like that there, but with Jack, they tend to be more of brands that he's involved with, or brands that are doing something good for the environment. The one that I specifically remember was Brita being there and just having, a booth about, all the stuff that they were doing and the projects they were working on, and things like that are helping the environment as opposed to destroying it or anything like that. There's a very green following for a lot of these organizations that I tend, or these artists that I tend to follow. And it was great to interact with a company that, it's not, a social company. It's a Brita filter. Like, nobody really thinks, there's people making this, there's scientists doing this, and there actually are. So that's a little bit of branding. But hey, thanks for the experience. It was a lot of fun doing, all the blogging, and hopefully I'll get to do something in person with you guys. Thanks.